Hi, I'm Grace Collins. I use they, them pronouns, and I founded Liminal Esports out here in Cleveland, Ohio. We're a games and education startup focused on making and creating games for students of all ages. During my time making games at the Smithsonian Institution, leading games and education policy for the U.S. Department of Education, and being a high school computer science teacher, the one thing that I noticed the most is that games aren't living up to their full potential right now. So my life's work here at Liminal has been to show that games really are the next frontier of education. Students learn something from every game that they play. The question is, what are they learning, and is it worth learning? Our game-based education evaluation tool helps teachers, administrators, and parents answer exactly that question. We make a lot of assumptions about games, but without measuring, we can't know. Just the same way that two people reading the same book might come to different conclusions, two classrooms playing the same game may actually end up learning different things. We have to measure to know. Games are the next logical step in education. They can adapt, personalize, and evolve along with students, but only if we design them with diversity, equity, and inclusion at their center. When we began work on our computer science learning game Timetales, we were shocked to find out that we were actually creating the first ever educational game with a canonically non-binary character. Now, I taught non-binary students computer science. Why am I the only example of a non-binary person in computer science that they've ever seen? And how can we expect greater diversity in computer science and other STEM fields when so many students, non-binary or otherwise, never see themselves in that field or in those positions? Our work helps make it easier to see where those gaps are so that we can start to fix them. I saw on a small scale what I could do to change a student's life in my classroom. There were high school students who came and took my advanced computer science classes for no credit at all, just because they wanted to come hear what I had to say. There were students with different learning abilities, different backgrounds, different genders, different beliefs. In a year or two, we had created a community around games and computer science that was one of the most active communities in our school. If our work can help other teachers create that kind of representation, inclusion, and diversity in their classrooms, even if it's just 10% of the classrooms across the nation, then I know it will transform what the field of computer science and what the game industry looks like. That's what we're about at Liminal Esports.